good, people? Whether it's everybody at work or in between class, while you're working out or sitting on your ass, I want to welcome you to the Charlie GTV podcast. You know what I mean? Pardon me for my slight technical mishaps, all right? We're making it happen, all right? Listen, it's Sunday, October 19th, you know what I'm saying? And the weather is certainly turning over into wintertime. There was summertime. Summertime is gone. Whatever, it's leaving, all right? Listen, we got a lot we're going to get into today, you know what I'm saying? We got some funny topics. You know what I mean? I have a whole lot of things lined up here for you today. It's gonna be great. You know what I mean? But before we get into all of that, we have a new first time guest, a new brand new guest to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? A brand new guest, long time friend, man. I know my guy for a couple years now. You know what I mean? He's a solid brother, family man, works his ass off, highly versatile entertainment diet. You know what I'm saying? From heavy metal to regular R&B. You know what I'm saying? The anime. You know what I'm saying? My guy's all over the place, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? So I'd like y'all to give a warm welcome to none other than Miles. Say what's up to the people. My bad. I got you. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for coming on the show, bro. Yeah, my guy, man. Thanks for coming on, man. So, do me a favor, lean up a little. No, you don't got to lean up. Here. You sit back there. Just bring the mic to you now, because you was going to be back there chilling.
Yeah, I was saying.
And wasn't nobody going to hear nothing. Say that, I mean. So, look, shout out to homie Miles, man. So, we start every podcast with what I call the watch this week. You know what I mean? Which is like, it could be a TV show, a movie. It could be something crazy that happened in the news. You know what I'm saying? But what did you watch this week that you want to recommend to the people?
Only thing that I actually watched, I've been really just having a bunch of random YouTube going on in the background, but like Aliens Earth.
To talk into the mic a little bit.
I said Aliens Earth. That was the
Aliens Earth?
yeah. That was like the first last thing I just started watching.
Why you had to steal mine, bro? Why you had to steal my show that I was gonna say?
Funny enough, it was Aaron talking to me about it. He talked
Aaron,
it
the
up.
one that
Yeah,
talked me
yeah,
into
see?
it. Wow.
He talked it up so much, and you like damn, all right, I gotta check this. I fuck with Aliens though.
Yeah, nah, alien. So what episode are you into?
Two. I ain't get that far.
Well, let me try to remember what happened episode 1. I think I got introduced to that black guy the very beginning of the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That black guy is a motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he's like what is he, one of the robot
Yeah,
things.
the cyborg.
Yeah, the synthetic.
Yeah.
Called it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Him in particular is he is a what you call he's a cyborg. I think he's one of the only cyborgs that I know of on the show, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta say, that was a show I was gonna recommend. And let me tell you what, in for a doozy. You know what I mean? I had it on while I was like doing some editing, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't
It wasn't always locked in, like what just had the background noise.
Yeah, because I couldn't, because I do a lot of I work a lot, so I don't have time to just really be locked in on the show. But the fact that I'm watching a show at all is like amazing, because I haven't watched. I've watched one movie all year.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Oh no, that's not true. 2 movies now. 2 movies. Ooh, 2 movies. You know what I'm saying? One was Sinners, way back in the theaters. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say that had to be one of them.
And the other one was the old school Blade Runner. And I'm supposed to watch the new one now, because
Talking about the original one?
the original one in the 80s with Harrison Ford. I watched that one, and I'm gonna watch the one with Ryan Gosling, and the new one. Because I've been into sci-fi a lot, you know what I'm saying? And then this aliens thing is in the same vein, because like, you know how they're dealing with simps and cyborgs here. Well, they have the same thing in Blade Runner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it gets down to what is, like, you know, humanity, what is consciousness, you know what I'm saying? Which is my favorite thing that's explored in this show. You know what I mean? Like,
I was at the up until I just seen like the trailer for the new one. I didn't know that it was like they were I guess it was like robots or cyborgs. From at least from the old story, I had never watched the whole thing all the way through. I seen like clips of it and shit.
Which one?
Like the first one, the first try.
Blade Runner?
Blade Runner.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, yeah, because it was mad long ago. That's why. And honestly, it was a bitch to watch. Like, it was kind of hard to watch in a lot of plot. It was like dark and Mysterio. Like I get it, but like it was kind of boring and a lot. Took a little while to get going. You know what I mean? I see
Yeah.
why it got like bad reviews and then good reviews and then bad reviews. Like it's an
Yeah.
acquired taste a little bit. You know what I mean? I feel
Yeah.
like the second one is a little more easier on the uptake. You know what I'm saying? The newer one, the Blade Runner. But I'm working on that still. You know what I'm saying? But this alien thing though, like I saw the old school alien movies. I seen Prometheus. I've low key been an alien fan without realizing it, low key, because I've seen damn near every bit of what this unit. I've even played 2 of the video games.
Oh
That there's
yeah.
an alien video games low key. I even played their game back in the day when they had it in the movie theater, and it was like when the arcade.
Or like the arcade cabinets.
Yeah, the arcade cat. They had the alien arcade game with the physical gun shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying? It was scary. I was shooting the xenomorphs back then. You know what I mean? Even that was dope. You know what I mean? So I low key been an alien fan my whole life. You know what I mean? And I even thought the alien movies back in. I always thought it was scary. Like and the Alien versus Predator. I watched all of those movies. You know what I mean? Like that was lit as
You
hell.
saying that make me just realize that I am too. Like I seen all that shit for real.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Like, okay, I guess I fuck with it. Well, aliens a bunch. I'm saying that, then they got speaking of Predator, they got the new one coming out. There's a Prey 2. Is that one? It was? It's like alien a Predator protagonist. He got like one of those synths, or like he carry around with him.
So there was a Prey movie that I didn't see that was in the universe basically. Or
No,
Predator?
no, it's I can't remember the name of it. It's
Because I've always been interested in that. We've never gotten to either of their home worlds, to my knowledge. Like,
yeah, like they origin.
I think we got a little glimpse of some of the culture behind the Predator thing in one of the movies,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
but I don't think we ever got to what their home world is like, for real. And the xenomorphs either. I have no idea what the hell their home world is like.
Yeah.
See,
But
I drink this too fast. See, I got.
I would say you killed the
I got a
whole
little.
clip.
I got a little drunk on the podcast with Escalo. I did. You know what I'm saying? Escalo was sitting there babysitting, making me feel guilty, and I was sitting there putting that bitch away. You know what I'm saying? When I started with Escalo, the shit was here, and then I took it down to here. He had one drink the whole time, and I was sitting there getting drunk. Cause listen, it's been a long week. God damn it! Listen, I don't.
I'm gonna say you work up to it. I'm gonna say you're working up for it. G. You deserve it.
Listen, I don't drink a lot. I don't, bro. I drink on 3 occasions. 3 things. 3 things these days that get me drinking. 1, Freestyle Friday. I have a couple drinks every Friday for Freestyle Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Get you feeling it before you going.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. If I do street interviews, I tried one time to do a street interview sober. Went horrible. I need liquor to do street interviews.
Yeah. I would say that's the liquid courage.
Yeah.
It's like put a little bit of hair in your chest. You really stop
For real.
caring as much.
Yeah, nah, bro. If you think it's easy to just approach strangers in public, you know what I
Can you
mean? Like
imagine?
with a microphone, you don't know them. You just, hey, when are gonna give them that is like peak social abrasion. Like you just like
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like,
So
shit. Just like if you don't got anxiety, give it to you like a mug.
exactly. So and I'm a pretty social guy, but that's really pushing it to the limit. So I need a little liquor to pull that off. You know what I mean?
Especially with some of the questions you be asking, man. You gotta be like, feeling yourself a little bit.
I dialed it back a little bit with because I went on a string a little bit of asking girls how big.
Yeah,
the guy-
like that. Like that. That was specific. Like, but I'm like, oh shit, I'm surprised he don't get like is that slap from over that. That's some chick on there offended as hell.
That's what I
Damn,
said. That's
the
what I
hell?
said. I was like, I hope I don't get hit. You know what I mean? I'll take the hit, fellas. You know what I mean? How big it gotta be. But you know, part of it was, of course, any content creator would understand. I was going for the views, man. Come on, man. I was trying to get some
Yeah.
views, dog. You know
Got
what
to.
it is, dog. And the fact that some of the clips that I've put out, the fact that they haven't gone viral, I ain't gonna lie, pissed me off. Like when I had the white girl on there talking about, I only like big, it gotta be eight and or better. You know what I mean? They had it all over. Like the fact that didn't do no numbers for real, for what I was like, wow. What more do they want? You know what I mean?
I'm saying
And-
think about it, it's gonna pop up like later. Like when you do like get to that point, you really got a big following and shit. Like it's gonna resurface and then explode.
Yeah, you're right about that. I always think about that too. It's like I low key got some heat in my catalog, and I know I got some heat in my catalog.
Yeah, like somebody
You know
gonna
what I
go back through your old Freestyle Fridays and shit like that.
Yeah, facts. Because you really think like the amount of content I've put out, like that's why I know AI is gonna skyrocket my shit because the way how AI works is that it trains on data sets, right? So even when they come out with an AGI, right? Hypothetically, they come out with it 5 years from now, and they're like, "Hey, you can have an AI personalized to you." right? Well,
Oh
then
yeah, so it like follow all. It is like just focus on you.
yeah, so it'll be
Yeah.
able to. So then what you have to do? So let's say you bought it $2,000, $3,000, whatever you bought it, it's yours. Now you have to train it on you, right? So what are you going? What do you have to give it to? You maybe say, hey, this is my Instagram. Go look at everything I posted.
That's what
You
I
know
was
what
about
I
to say. Like
mean?
social media, it'll probably like
So it's
pull from off of like anything you have on the internet. Probably it'll like
to try to
look
learn
for
who
specific
you
for
are,
you.
what you like. It's for you, exactly, right? So the more information you have out there, the more it can learn you faster, right? So
Mhm.
for a nigga with 175 podcast episodes, you know what I mean, that are all like an hour each, sometimes 2-3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, this is 175.
you're one of 175.
Oh yeah,
He
175.
175 on them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my AI gonna know exactly who the hell I am if it don't end up on the you know what I mean. It's gonna know
Yeah.
exactly what to.
Not to mention like all your clips and shit. Like how many views and shit like that. And I guess like how many do your shit begin like reposting and shit like that?
Sometimes it does.
Yeah, I
You
could
know what I mean?
imagine like all your interviews and shit. Like it was probably people like a mud snatching them up.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think like maybe like the bots or the ones that be like stealing them and shit. Like, but you don't know about it because they're on some bullshit. Like the ones that need to be flagged and took down and shit like that.
Yeah, you never know. Some of my clips could have been stolen and reposted by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I seen they do that to my homie clip. Dude, when they took his voice and then took his vocals from this clip and then just like put some other visuals behind it and a little music behind it.
What the
You know
fuck?
what I mean? But they just like remixed his they didn't add no other words to it. So it's basically all his message. Like his content is the soul of the clip. They just redressed it, repackaged it a little bit. You know what I mean? And then put it on a whole nother page that he don't even fucking know about. You know what I mean? So I was like, that's crazy. Because what they did got way more views than what he even originally did. It was just
God damn.
which is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
what I
they,
hate
so
to
they,
hear.
they're over there blown up off homie content, and homie not blown up of his own content.
Yeah,
Like
so
that's
they make it worse. They're getting paid off it too.
yeah, exactly, dog. Like that's crazy. You know what I mean? So all right, but look, here's the next one. Is so, what was it like for you growing up, man? Was it a single parent household? Did grandma raise you? Did you have a lot of brothers and sisters?
Mm, I got one brother that I grew like stayed with the whole time. I had 6 brothers and sisters. That
6?
yeah, 6. Like from my pops, like yeah, 6 other brothers. Well, 1 sister and 5 brothers.
So you got 5 brothers?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 5.
Are they all a bunch of big niggas like you? God damn.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest
You not the biggest
one.
one?
I'm not the biggest one.
You not even the biggest one? God damn.
I saw
Are
like
you
me
the
growing
old,
up.
Are you the oldest one? Where do you fall in the
I'm
lineup?
like second youngest. I'm saying yeah, second youngest. My little brother, that's the one I grew up with. Then everybody else got their own. Then
That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on. So, um, scoot a little bit closer to us. Because I got to extend it out. You just went all the way back out. God damn, that mic arm. That mic arm was that bitch strong. First of all, shout out to my mic arm. Strong as hell. That bitch strong.
That's all the push-ups and
It's
shit.
the real MVP. That mic arm is just fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what you call it? So 5 brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of brothers. You know what I'm saying? You're not even the biggest one. You got the younger one, so you got one younger than you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? How old are you?
33.
You 33. So how old is young bro?
I'm gonna say 30 now. Yeah, 30.
You
He
30?
just turned 30 this year.
Just turned 30 this year. All right, so he that's fun. That's a good group. That's good. That's good space. You know what I'm saying? That's funny as hell. You know what I mean? So y'all y'all all in Michigan?
Yeah, I'm saying yeah, everybody mostly in Detroit really. Everybody just spread out a little bit. Some West Siders, East Siders.
So,
But,
so how
yeah.
big was your dad for all y'all to be this big?
I say one number, but maybe 6'1".
6'1".
Yeah, he was like 6'1", but he was like I'm the biggest one waist size. Like
Yeah.
I like really the heaviest one.
Mm.
But like what Tim taller than me, Elito taller than me, I think Boucher were around the same height. But, yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm saying, he was I don't not average because I think like the average height is like 5 something.
If our average height is 5'9", thank you very much.
Yeah,
You know what I
5'9".
mean? I'm a good 5'7".
Yeah,
I'm 5'7". Well, I mean, I'm like 5'6" and 3/4 in my socks, but when I put on any pair of shoes, I become 5'7". So fuck y'all.
yeah. I would say,
You know what
but
I'm
for the average to be 5'7", that means it got to
No,
be
no,
a
no,
lot
no.
of motherfuckers shorter than you too.
No. The average is 5'9".
Oh, 5'9". Oh my
The
bad.
average is 5'9". You know what I mean? And I am 2 inches, 2 or 3 inches, below that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'd rather be below average in height than pipe. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So
Oh, shit.
anyway, man. So look, so you have that many brothers, a lot of brothers. You know what I'm saying? But you got one that you grew up with more. Maybe the other ones was in other households. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what they mom.
so you didn't get as much growing up with them. You know what I mean? As maybe your younger brother, right?
Mhm.
Because y'all was there together. You know what I mean? That's cool. So, as far as like your interests, like which brothers do you have any brothers you're like, are you guys like similar as far as like
Or it's like taste wise, or just like
Yeah.
stuff we're interested in.
or would you say that like this guy is just like he's a gambler, this one's a cokehead, this one
I say no cokeheads as far as I'm aware of. Ain't none of that.
this one don't like black girl, only fuck with white girls only. You know, I got a buddy like that.
And only fuck with white girls.
Yeah, I had a friend I grew up with like that refused to fuck with black girls. Had a black girl that had a big crush on her too, but refused to fuck with it. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
I think he ended
Was
up.
he black?
Yeah, he was black.
Nah.
He African, in fact.
Right. I'm gonna say the African I understand a little bit more because they like I feel like from what I heard they don't really fuck with us like that.
They don't, which is weird, but that's why I always fucked with him. Just shout out to Muhammad because he was the only African friend I had that I was allowed to go over his house, and I learned that a lot of Africans was like they'll be friends with you, but like their parents, you're the only people that are allowed to go over their house was other Africans.
Yeah, I like you a whole different race. Like,
exactly,
damn.
like, you wasn't
bro,
even allowed to. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? And but Muhammad always, I was allowed to go over Muhammad's house. You know what I'm saying? And Muhammad and me and Muhammad was cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to homie. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Yeah, shout out to Muhammad.
He's one of the homies I plan to have. I will hope to have a podcast with in my trip back to New York. Just so y'all know, I haven't announced it yet because I'm still trying to find the balls to fund it, and it's a long ways out. So I should. So I know I got derailed on the podcast. I got another question, but just slight derailment.
Oh, you straight?
I grew up in this space called one of the places I grew up was on this by this main road in Brooklyn called Eastern Parkway. It's sort of like maybe like it's like as big as sort of like how Woodward would be in Detroit, but it's like it's a multi-lane, but it's on the street and it's a big street. You know what I'm saying? And a big long street. There be Labor Day parades every year. Every year there's a Labor Day parade. That's when I first saw Sean Paul. That's when I first saw Usher in real life. When I first
That's
saw,
the big one that they like put on TV, ain't it? I mean, I think it's CB.
I don't know if it gets
one of the news
televised.
networks.
It'd be like a Caribbean parade. So there'd be Jamaican floats. There'd be Haitian floats. I'm Jamaican. You know what I mean? So the Jamaican floats is always mostly Jamaican floats. Always had the most celebrities. But I was always too young. It was only 1-2 years before I left. I was young enough to but old enough to be able to go there. And finally, because my older uncles used to always. I'd be there with my mom, and they would jump over the metal shit and go into the parade. Like dancing with the shorty, dance with the people out there. So I was too young to do it. And then one day I actually found out I got over there and got into the parade and shit. I was traveling with the parade and then I had a grown ass lady who had to be at least 25 or something. She had the dress, started throwing it back on a nigga, and I'm young as fuck. I'm like, I'm trying to get it. I'm about to die. She about to kill me. She throwing it back on. You know what I mean? And my
Say I never get caught lacking again.
My nigga was like, "Go ahead, you got it." I had a random nigga was hyping me up. A random nigga I did not know was hyping me up.
That's
like,
one of the good shit about black
trying to
people.
hold my back up, like go on, go on. You know what I mean? Like he wanted me to. It was funny as hell, man. It was really funny. You know what I mean? And so my plan is next year for Labor Day, I want to be in New York City. I plan to do it on a weekend. Labor Day is on a Monday, so the parade's gonna be on a Monday. So I plan to drive there Friday, or drive there Friday or Thursday. Stay there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday for the parade, then leave Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna do Freestyle Friday in New York. That's why I gotta get there Friday, so Freestyle Friday can happen in New York.
Yeah, actually,
You know what I
in New
mean?
York.
In New York, Freestyle Friday. First Freestyle Friday in New York, that's gonna happen that weekend. Then I'm gonna have a podcast. Saturday and Sunday gonna be podcast days.
Why you still there?
Huh?
Why you still there? Well, while you still at the in New York?
While I'm in New York, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday gonna be podcast days because I got so many niggas that want to do podcasts. I'm gonna literally end up filming at least like 3 episodes, if not 4, when I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have like 3, 4, probably 2 each day, if not more. And then and then I'm gonna go to and I plan on Monday being just for Labor Day. I'm gonna do mad street interviews in New York on Labor Day. Mad street interviews all up and down, all
That'd
up
be
and
dope
down
content.
Labor Day. Yeah, all up and down Labor Day street interviews the whole time. I'm gonna have nothing but people. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna have a number. It's gonna be great. You know, what I mean, I'm gonna do street interviews all up and down, and then maybe Saturday night or Sunday night after the pods, I might go to Times Square and try to get some interviews out there. So my goal going to New York is 2 things. 1, capture Labor Day, get street interviews at Labor Day. 2, do at least 3 podcasts with my niggas. One with my brother, one with Colin, one with my BBH niggas, one with Danny P, Muhammad. Like I said, I might do like 3, 4 podcasts when I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And then 4, get to Times Square. Yeah, I want to. So Labor Day street interviews, Times Square street interviews, and podcast episodes. You know what I'm saying? 3 goals. Why I want to go Labor Day weekend. You know what I'm saying? And get this shit popping. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit'll be lit. Yeah, shout out my homie King. But anyway, man, that was a shout out to y'all. Coming soon. You know what I mean? Shout out people trying to message me. Yo, anybody trying to message me right now is a hater. That's what I gotta say, bro. Because I told y'all 10 different ways. Wow, why does people come? I gotta stop. My bad. People is just reacting to this Jake Paul shit, bro. People just react.
Jake Paul.
They killing me on this.
With your AI.
Yeah. Yeah, my bad. I just got a new comment or something, man, on the Jake Paul tip, man.
Did you have to put the prompt in for that, or like it was just one of the templates?
All right, so I'll give up the game.
Oh shit, that was one of the pieces of sauce. Well, you go hold it.
I give him to him on the sauce. Nah, I don't gatekeep on the sauce. I don't gatekeep.
That's real.
I don't believe in that because I know the game, and it takes. I don't have to gatekeep. People that gatekeep are insecure because the amount of willpower and stick-to-itiveness and discipline it takes to make it and try in this game for real. You don't need to gatekeep knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're gonna make it, they're gonna make it regardless. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, back to this.
Motherfuckers dropping out.
Back to the Sora question. So when you create a Sora account, right, you have a choice to, as to first you record your face, right. After you record your face and your voice, it'll allow you to make what they call videos with, your face or your voice. That's how I make me fly around Detroit, right?
Yeah.
But you can choose whether or not you want other people to be able to use your voice or your face, right? You can set it to only I can use my face and voice, or only people that are my friends or I follow can use my face and my voice, or anyone using this app can use my face and my voice and their. So what I did was,
I don't like that. That's a question. I don't like that. That's a question because them giving you the option to not do it. That means it's like they have like the various nefarious thoughts.
Yeah. So look,
right in the background.
So look, you see Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Jake Paul's face is right there, which means he allows you to use. So if I wanted to do, I hit my face, that's me, Charlie GTV. And if I wanted to do fights, and then I would hit his face, him.
Oh yeah, and then automatically put it in there.
Yeah. So he's allowed his face to be used by anyone using the app. And then I decided to also allow my face to be used by anyone using the app, right? Because it's like, on one hand, it's like, damn, they might have you AI doing some dumb shit, like I don't know, begging on the street corner for some
Exactly.
money. You know what I
And
mean?
since you give up the right, they could actually do that.
But you can revoke your rights to them. You can block them from your rights if they do some dumb shit. The same way how you could block somebody from like your social media. This thing allows you to be like, oh, this particular person
Oh, okay, I get you.
violated me, so I'm gonna block this particular person
Yeah.
from using my joint again. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna still allow everyone else to use it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a way to grow you. It's really smart, low key. It's a way to grow yourself as a content creator. Because I was looking for girls. That's why I have one that I have on my stories that I haven't post yet. But it's one that I have on my stories that is it's me and this girl on a date. Right?
That's a random chick.
That girl is an actual creator. Right?
Oh, she's a creator.
She's a creator who allowed her face to be used on a cameo. So now, because reason why that was good, because if I want to do, let's say, couples content, let's say I want to do AI's couples content with a female face, a consistent female face.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I could do fake couples content, like me and her on a date. That's me and her on a date. Me and her doing this. Me and her doing this. Me and her doing that. Me and her doing that.
Oh, so you can just fabricate the whole relationship.
Exactly.
That's
Fake relationship arguments, fake a whole. But because her face is there and she allows me to use it, I can have a consistent, which makes it a consistent. Mine is consistent. Hers is consistent. We're consistent characters now. Now I could do fake skits with me and her. That's why I need to get another female that I need to invite on this app that I can know in real life. That listen, will you allow me to make a fake AI couples content of us? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I could do whatever on AI tip. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we can make.
You shouldn't do that when you said that. That was like
Give me your face. Give me your face. That's some like what's that? That's some Shang Tsung Mortal Kombat where he like turn into the niggas here. Give me your soul. Give me your face. You know what I mean? So
but that's what it is now. Shit, like how good AI is. That's basically what it turned into.
For real.
I could imagine there's some companies that's like some big companies that purposely just be looking for people like now your face is mine.
And now, but look though, but they literally can't do that. So like, you're always gonna own the rights to your own face, right? But then think about this: the more notoriety, like Jake Paul allowing me to use his face is cool and all, but he could charge niggas for that. What if you could charge niggas for that? Like you could use my face and whatever you want for like $5. That's a reasonable charge. I would pay that. Like if
it's like
let's say Kim Kardashian was like, you could use my face and all of your AI shit, give me $10. I'd be like, would you pay $10 to be able to license to be able to use Kim Kardashian in any skit you want, an AI? Yeah. I'd pay that.
That for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
You get famous enough, that for sure like pay off.
So you see what I mean? How you could license your face to be used in AI skits if you have enough. Because like me as a creator, like me having Jake Paul in my skit makes it look dope because now like I'm interviewing celebrities. I wanted to know instantly. I wanted to ask. I haven't done it yet. I want to ask ChatGPT. So Jake Paul allowed his face to be used on a cameo on Sora. Give me a list of other celebrities that have allowed their face to be used on Sora, because that list is valuable. Yeah. Because now
I could imagine you
whoever's
pick up some followers off of that.
Exactly. Whoever's on that list, I can now fake podcast interview them, fake do whatever. So Jake Paul is the only one I know of that I could use his face on that app. But if I could use other people's faces that are known, now the price of me getting you on my podcast, getting content with it. See, I used to, like you think about it, you used to have to pay for an interview for a podcast. But if I could pay less, because you don't got to physically be here, if I could just pay to be able to get your face on, that's but because you could forever have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
they be charging for that. I guess
they don't. They don't really. They don't.
It's no, I'm talking about for like.
Interviews. Yeah, obviously. Interviews. Yeah. Charleston White would say he was paying getting 10 G's a pop.
10 G's a pop.
And he was damn near top of the market to me, damn near. Because some niggas you go offer money, they're not gonna come. Like Drake, you go offer $200,000 for an interview, he not gonna pop up. Yeah. Like it don't matter. It don't matter how much you really offer him. He not gonna pop up unless he like wants to do the interview.
Well, Drake specifically, I haven't seen him. Maybe seen like
he
three
don't do,
different.
He don't really do interviews like that for real.
Yeah.
You know, he do like very few. Like how many Drake interviews have ever like? How many times was he on Breakfast Club? Like once. Like he doesn't do a lot of interviews. He really doesn't.
I'm saying, like, I don't think I've seen him on Breakfast Club. but I know like maybe 2-3 commercials. Podcasts the same about the same. But,
Drake don't do a lot.
But he don't got to. I'm saying he got his other
Interviews.
avenues of getting money and shit like that. So
Yeah, other avenues again in front of people like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, got caught up. God damn it. But anyway, all right. Come on, stop it. Don't do it. No, you gay. You trying to make me ruin my life. No, look, all right.
No.
So who was you in high school, man? What kind of kids did you hang out with? Was it the nerds, the athletes, the popular kids, the emo crowd? Was you by yourself most of the time? You know what I mean? Who was you? Who was you in high school? Who's Miles in high school?
I was a little bit with everybody, for real. I'm gonna say I was, like you said, athletes, nerds, randos, it's just about everybody for real. I was but I didn't really have like a set of like homies or a group and all like that. I just like hopping around basically. So everybody in the school knew me. I was like known to the motherfucker, but I just want to really lock in with nobody for real.
Was you on a football team?
For a little bit. I say a couple weeks.
A couple weeks?
Yeah.
You ain't even do a full season with dudes?
Hell nah. I'm gonna say I got lazy. And then specifically with football, it was too much running. I'm saying it's some bullshit.
Yeah, it's a lot of running.
Yeah.
They make you run a lot. It's good for you though.
But I always played basketball though. For some reason, I stuck with basketball. Like that was like the only one that I actually stuck with. I played hella sports.
There's a lot of running in basketball too, though. They can do suicides up and down the court.
Yeah, but you be like bullshit halfway up the court and shit. And it was like get up there and be like slow down or then way back. All right, cool. Like the bunch of us a little bit of that dumbass shit. But I don't know. It was just easier to stick with. But I'm thinking about it like for the most part, it's the practice.
You liked basketball more. That's all. That's all it is. You just like that. I don't blame you.
That's what it was. It was easier. Like with football, it was fucking getting hit all goddamn day. Shit stupid.
Yeah.
I got tired of that shit.
Looking back though, I love football, but like part of me really, really wish I would have went harder with basketball. Cause I had talent with basketball, bro. Like, yo, I had a shot, bro. I was a streaky shooter.
You was a shooter?
I had a shot. I was a streaky shooter. I had a shot. I have this day I will never forget. I will never forget this day, bro. And anybody that was there, you probably remember this day too. If you was there, there's only like a couple niggas that was there. So there was this dude. He was taller than me at the time, right? Had to be like if I pretend I'm standing up,
right.
He like this to me, right? Like this. And he a lanky guy, like so like in shape, like lanky guy.
Yeah.
And he's one of those ball is life ass niggas. He was ball is life ass nigga.
So
right?
Nigga super try hard.
Now me, there's just several summers, maybe like at least 4 summers of my life, where here was my day for the summer. Wake up, eat breakfast, take basketball, go to park, play all day till the sun goes down. Sun goes down, come home, play video games all night, go to sleep, wake up, go to the park, play basketball all day, get dark, go home, play video games all night, go to sleep. Like that was my whole summer.
Yeah,
that's what I did.
It's funny. I feel like I had the exact same thing. for a minute. Like wake up. I remember waking up like crazy early. I was like 7 o'clock, some shit early as fuck in the morning.
Yeah.
Like dude, just outside. Like outside, I was looking for niggas.
Basketball. I'm in the park all day. When I was young, when I was in Brooklyn, there was summers when I used to be in the pool all day because they had the pool in the park. I used to love swimming in the pool. But when I got a little older and I moved out to Far Rock and shit, the Far Rock summers, I was in the park playing basketball all day. And I had a shot. So like I said, there's one dude that was taller than me, bro. He's still taller than me. Just one day, I don't know what happened. Bro, one time he was all on me like this. Like I'm throwing like I'm holding a shot, and then I let it go last second, he was all on me. Swish. I pulled up, shot from deep. Swish. I pulled it to the bank. So swish. No matter what I threw up, it was going in.
That be the type of shit that you happen and stick with you your whole life.
Homie was starting to get angry. I was laughing because I wasn't sure what was happening, but I just couldn't fucking miss. I could not miss.
Man, you was touched by the
I
basketball
could
guys
not
that day.
miss, my nigga. I was boom, anywhere I shot, boom, boom. Every time it went in. Every time, I swear to God, bro, it went in every time. And he was getting so mad. He was getting so mad, bro. Because he was like, this nigga ain't shit, bro. This nigga do not play ball. Like, why was he fucking? And he's just taller than me. He's all on me with the defense. And if he did not block the shot, if the shot left my hands and he didn't block it, it went in. That was just that fact. You know what I mean? Did you block it? No, it went in. Then it went in. Every
That was your
time.
basketball prime. That was like, I've never be this good again in my life.
Never murdered him. Now I've had times when I've been a little streaky beside, but that day in particular, I feel like I could have been in the NBA game that day. I feel like if they would have just for some reason for that day put me in anywhere, nigga, it's going in. No matter what I was shooting.
Gotta have your first game the same day, everything.
Yeah,
like,
everything.
Come on, we gotta start right now. Come on. Come on.
This is going in, bro. And I think about that all the time when I was like, I had like one football run I had one day with football where it was similar. I had a couple of them, but like I'll never forget one day that dude was injured. So they had me training at running back, right? And so I got to get some reps at running back. And I had juked a couple niggas a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I came in a whole fucking whoop, got a whoop, ran on a couple niggas. They was like, huh. I seen the coach look. I never forget. The coach looked at me one time out and he said,
"Hey, what the fuck? Hold on."
I could tell he was thinking for a second, if I train this little nigga a little more, he got a little. I could tell he was thinking. He was like, I didn't think he had it in him, but that was a pretty good fucking move.
Put some work into this.
I hit a homie with the little shimmy shake. I looked at the coach. He was like,
yeah. That's a dope ass alternate timeline, fucking NFL call.
You never know, dog. You never know, man. You never know. But the thing is, the reason why I stopped playing football, my brain wasn't built for it. Well, what always happened was my coach always wondered. He was like, "You always great in the beginning of the game, then after half you're shitty."
Mm-hmm.
But what I didn't tell him is what happened. What happened was I could keep up with the game in the first quarter. Like everything was the frame rate, everything was matching up. Then after I banged my head for the first two quarters, after half, what happened was every once in a while, a lot of time, I'd say about 60% of the time, after they would go hut, people would get a little blurry. I wasn't able to like keep up with everything that was happening around me. You know what I mean?
Getting trauma and shit.
And I wasn't as effective on the play because I wasn't as aware of everything that's happening around me because my brain wasn't able to keep up like it was the first two quarters. First two quarters, everything's in HD. I see that. I'm tracking that. I can understand that. Yeah. All right, I'm moving. I understand. All right. This is the second half. I'm like, all right, what's happening? What? I can't keep. I'm bang.
Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, oh,
I want to go back, hit it, bang. Like
get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and I feel like what my coach told me, other coaches must tell their players. He like, if you ever in the middle of the play and you don't know what's going on and you can't figure out what's happening, find a player with another colored jersey and lay him the fuck out. Just do that. He said, if you're going to make a mistake, make an aggressive mistake. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's 11 people versus 11 people. And if you take one person out, you at least covering your bases. You know what I'm saying?
You cover your spot.
You cover your spot at least. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there was a couple of times I was on defense. And I was like, what's up? I just picked the nigga and just ran into him. And a couple of times I felt like I was on the victim end of that because I was like, not sure what's going on. Pink. Like, a couple of times I was like, not sure what's going on. Like, what's about pink? And get somebody random knock the clean shit out of me.
Damn, nigga,
you know what I mean? Wasn't even ready. Gotta stay ready, bro. Stay ready. Like a goddamn. Nigga just clobbered me out of nowhere. So, I wish I did a little more in basketball because, like, I had some talent there. I just didn't have the height for shit, at all. But I had some talent that I was pretty good. You never know, man. And
I'm gonna say, but it's like 1 million people, 1,000 million people that hella talent, that talented in the mud, but don't make it just because they might have been a little off or when they actually made it to the point where they like get drafted or wherever they go to the combines and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying like
or they gotta show up to practice on time and shit.
Yeah. Just off like little shit that is not in the game shit. In the game, this motherfucker Kobe.
The intangibles.
Yeah. But it's like little shit that might happen or they might do or something like that.
It's like how Kobe said about Shaq. Kobe said, yeah, it's all you, bro. Kobe said, he's like Shaq could have been the greatest of all time,
Oh yeah, I
but
seen that. If you like actually trained
but
and
yeah, but you don't
went
be
hard
actually
on it.
trying exactly. You know, be trying to go on hard. You know what I'm saying? So it's terrible. You know what I mean? Like it's messed up because he really should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to the
I'm gonna say,
people.
but he had a hell of talent though, so shit, he went far as fuck with it.
Hell yeah! Oh no, no,
One of the goats.
he's still one of the like yeah, like for real, one of the most dominant big men to ever be in the league for real. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Shout out to these people trying to sabotage me, messaging me at 7 p.m. These people are evil people. You know what I'm saying? They're just bad people. I told them what I was doing, and they still said we're pulling up. I said, anyway, so how has Detroit changed in your eyes over the years? Has it become safer or less safe? Do you feel like better about Detroit than you did as a kid, or do you feel like worse?
Mm, I feel like it for sure is changing.
For the
For
better or
the
the worse?
I want to say for the better, for the most part, we for sure get more money. It's like the city is looking more expensive. We losing the reputation as like a shithole. Like some years ago, when motherfuckers Detroit, I ain't going to Detroit. Like what the fuck is like Trump? Like Trump said like a couple what was that, last year. He talking about some it'd be a shithole like Detroit or something like that. Like, but that's the older population. That's what they
Yeah.
mindset and how they seen us. But yeah, we for sure upgrading. I would say.
Overall, you feel like it's upgraded, it's improving over
Yeah.
the years. All right, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. So, you say you feel like it's safer than it was back in the day?
mm Yeah, I think for sure because it's not people ain't outside like they used to be. I would say like back in the day, well, it was funner too. This is like
It's
being
funner.
outside. It was like it was way funner. Like you ain't even had to try as hard to find fun. Like where you go, it's like somebody doing something.
So you didn't have to try as hard to find fun. I like that. I like that. All right, so another one I got here. This is one of the Detroit niggas, man. You know, this is one of my least favorite parts of Detroit. I ain't gonna lie, but once I learn how to do it, it might be one of my favorite parts of Detroit. But question I got for you is, do you know how to hustle?
Mm, you talking about the dance?
Yeah.
I got a idea. Well, like I know I know how you supposed to do it. I ain't never actually put it into practice though.
Y'all heard him. I got an idea.
Yeah.
He don't know how to hustle. He ain't know how to. He ain't about to get up there and start fucking.
No, for real, I'm not like now. I might because like I done started like actually like trying and shit. But growing up, I was not a dancer. Nigga. I was just like every time anybody asked me to dance, I'm like, nah, I'm straight.
Oh
I'm
my
off for real doing my own thing. I'm good.
That's funny as hell, dog. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, but by me having like kids and shit, like I got a daughter. She's 7. She had went to a daddy daughter dance and shit. Like and I got to show her for my baby. If I ain't gonna dance for nobody else, I'm gonna dance for my daughter.
Aw.
We was in her cutting up a little bit, doing her thing. But I've been for sure like trying to open up more about it.
But yeah, so all right, for the daughter, I love that. I love that. So for the daddy daughter dance, he gonna do his thing. I love that. I love that. All right. Reasonable excuse. All right. So look, who would you say now, and maybe as a kid, but like, who are some people that you looked up to, or some people that like you admired their path in life? You know what I'm saying? You drew inspiration from it. You would say anything like that?
Growing up,
Growing up or now?
or now.
Either or.
Mm, I say like growing up. I'm not really for real. Like I'm just taking little bits and pieces from like a little bit of everybody that I see. Like, but I ain't never really had no mentor or nobody to really follow behind like that. But now I'll say one of my brothers, like for sure. Well, I know really I say it's like really the same. Like wherever I see I love to see other people happy or succeeding in life. That's really more so that. Like whenever I do see somebody or meet somebody that's like excelling or
Yeah.
like they progression, like you like you done came up a lot in here. I'm saying, but like anybody I see, I love to see that. So I try to take a little bit from what they doing. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, I respect that. I respect that. You try to learn from everybody. That's a bit of what I do too. You know what I'm saying? I try not to be close minded. You know what I mean? Because I know, yeah, even a broken clock is right twice a day. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
you can learn something from anybody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I'm saying you gotta look at the successes and like the failures. I'm saying that's another thing too. Like people see failures or fail and like don't learn from it. Don't try to change it. Like you have to be dedicated to something, but if you don't change anything, you gonna be stuck. You're
Yeah.
gonna be sitting in the same spot.
Yeah.
Like the best thing to do is to keep moving. Like keep trying to change. Be malleable.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that because Darwin says he didn't say the smartest, he didn't say the biggest, he didn't say the strongest, he didn't say the fastest. He said the most adaptable species survives.
Mm-hmm.
The most adaptable. You know what I mean? The most ability to change to the climate you're in. You know what I mean? To be able to adapt to whatever situation you're put in
Yeah.
and come out on top. You know what I'm saying? So he said the most adaptable species
Or
survives.
you ain't gotta be on top as long as you come out.
Long as you come out. So
Yeah, as long as you come out.
survival is a goal.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
you stuck in there, then shit. What you doing?
You can get your ass on out. You know, you can get out if you make it out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, if you had $1 million and you had to spend it on a house,
Mhm.
would you buy a house or build a house?
Is that my last million? Or I say like, where does a million come from? Does somebody just up and just pop out with a million? Say here, make a house or here, buy a house, whatever you want to do.
Let's say, all right, your grandmother died, and she left money in a trust, and the trust got rules, and the rules of the trust is you only allowed to spend this towards real estate. You know what I mean? And you only allowed to spend $1 million. So yeah, it's money locked away. It's money locked away that you're only allowed to spend towards a house.
Yeah.
And it's not money that you got because you got an NFL contract and this money gonna keep coming in. You know, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not because you were an A-list actor. You know what I'm saying? It's just you got this $1 million that you're only allowed to spend towards a house.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you buy it or build it?
See, I'm thinking about saving money. I was thinking about to buy it, and it's about just like some little regular. I say about $100,000 per joint, something like that. Maybe
He trying to get,
$200,000.
he trying to do something with the change left over.
Man, I'm gonna buy a couple more places. I'm saying rent the motherfuckers out.
Well, you could buy more than one house. You could, I guess. You could.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I said. Like, is it just 1 million, or I'm about to try to capitalize off this shit? Like, buy a couple more houses and shit, and rent them out or whatever, and just like start building off of that. But if it's like a continuous million, then hey, I just go blow that shit, give me $1 million crib.
So all right. So, but if it's a one-time deal, then you're gonna try to make a little real estate empire, buy a couple houses for that $1 million.
Yeah, because I don't need no big $1 million ass house. I'm gonna say give me like a good 200,000-300,000. I'm straight out of that. And like the rest, like I said, just put it towards getting more money.
All right.
So you got to be smart about it.
All right, that's a pretty good answer. That's a pretty good answer.
I think you would have to. You don't have to because people do whatever you want.
But nah. Be smart with your money. Go ahead and be smart with your money. Yeah. Everyone else is encouraging you to be done with your money. All right, go.
No, don't be done with it. But I'm saying like, do what make you happy, or like, but
nah.
I don't want to bias towards that. But everybody different. That's what I'm trying to like leave space for. Everybody got their own little wants and needs and shit like that. It was somebody like, all I want is a Louis bag and a Challenger.
Like,
that's all I want my whole life.
That'd be bad advice for women, man, to do and make you happy, because then she gonna be divorced. She gonna be alone.
They're getting it anyway. That's what they're like.
Women's emotions.
That's what's like mainly getting spread around social media not 80 days. Fuck all that shit. Be happy. Go, girl, make yourself happy. I get that, but you gotta have more priorities than your happiness. Your happiness change up.
Yeah, that can't. Yeah, that's emo. You can't be like That's the reason why divorce is higher than it's ever been, because we're allowing women to just leave based on their happiness, and we don't understand that female happiness, you can't make these bitches happy, dog.
Mm-mm.
They are happy or sad based on whatever chemical balance is happening in their brain at the moment.
Exactly.
You know
I'm
what
gonna
I
say
mean?
it's a hella million billionaires that get cheated on and left and shit just because the female felt some type of way and just wanted to hold on to that feeling. Like, bro, what you on?
I
Chill.
really don't feel like all the time that our actions are connected to their emotional state necessarily.
It's
You know what I'm
changing.
saying? Not our actions towards them. My theory is that, because like I often think about how to make a woman happy, even though I'm never gonna be married, but I always think about that though. Like, how would I make a woman happy? What really makes a woman happy? Like, what
Mhm.
really makes a woman happy? You know, because like a woman would be like, what makes her happy is you doing everything she asks you to do. But that's not really what makes her happy, because now, because now she feels like she's in control. She doesn't feel like you're in control.
Yeah.
She feels like she could just whenever women, which makes
Yeah.
her feel
But
like
that's their emotions. Or I say like everybody got emotions, but it's like me and I feel like we regulate ours better. Like we don't like lean on them as hard. But like all emotions change. Like like happiness is like a emotion right now. Like but a couple hours from now you might be mad or just sad or
yeah.
whatever. Like emotions is always changing. It's like a time. It's like a right now thing. But the problem with it, like how they treat it is
Mm-hmm.
I feel this way, and now I'm gonna try to sit on it, even though like I don't really feel that way completely. But I'm just gonna try to like stick with it because of how you or whoever else around them like like reacted or did to cause it.
Yeah.
So basically, this is like stubbornness.
It's
For
the
the end of this.
how it making me feel is like, I know it's crazy. Y'all gonna cancel me for saying this. It's all good, but I look at it like a crying baby, right? Except that women could talk, but they still don't tell you what the fuck is wrong, right? So,
Mm-mm.
so it's a crying baby, right? You got a crying baby, which I've dealt with before. It's like, yo, you run off the checklist. It's like, is the diaper clean? Did I try to feed it? Is it too hot? Is it too cold? You know what I mean? Is there
Yeah,
anything wet in the room? Is everything all right? Like you run off the checklist,
yeah.
and
Like see what's wrong.
once everything on the checklist is all right, you just gotta let the baby cry. You know, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At some
I'm
point, you
saying
know
at
what I'm
that
saying?
point, like
gotta-
you said,
you
you
just
can't
gotta-
even do nothing. You just
You
like
gotta let the
okay,
baby cry. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you got your woman, it's like, all right, are the bills paid? Is she worried about finances? All right, all right, all right. Is it? Yeah, am I doing a good job of security? Do I got like a hammer? Am I capable? All right, good. All right. So if she's not worried about the bills and she's not worried about security, um, and she's not worried about saying it's a checklist. But
Mhm.
I feel like you could run off the whole checklist and get everything right, and she could still be a crying baby. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But at that point, you gotta just let her cry. Like I said, like I think the same thing. You gotta just like, all right, look, the bills are paid. You're safe. I'm focused on bettering us in the business in our name, and that's all it is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You're unhappy. I'm not sure why. You know what I'm saying? I hope clean up the place. You don't have like a overburdensome load of duties. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
just
I guess that's why more recently like times like they saying that like there's so much more divorces and stuff like it's people splitting up or not even just divorces, people just splitting up because
it's like
it's like the
Aisha
message
Curry.
like the message is getting spread around more like forget that I'm going to go with girl business about your happiness. If
Yeah.
you ain't happy right now, go ahead on and leave
It's
and
like
leave your family.
Aisha Curry right now. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, what the
That's-
hell is stopping her happiness? She is so ridiculous,
Yeah.
bro.
But she admitted it though. Like it's really like her. She's somewhat jealous of him, which is like doesn't make sense because he one of the best basketball players of all time.
And no one gave it to him. He worked for it.
Yeah, and he worked for it. I'm gonna say so. No matter who she was, 9 times out of 10, like she wasn't gonna be anywhere close to his level. Like as far as like I guess popularity or whatever she did or something like that. Like because he is like top of the NBA, like basketball and period. Like he is like
So she now wants to sabotage him because she's mad at his success. I think it's the same thing that Jada did.
yeah.
I think it's the same thing where like
That's
I
sounds
can't- I
almost
can't-
close. Like just damn near the same
I'm
thing.
not as good as my husband. I can't be as big as good. I'm jealous of his success.
Mhm.
I'm in his shadow.
Yeah.
He
Especially
does
they in the same field.
Yeah,
She
he
actor
did- yeah,
too.
exactly. He does everything right, does everything, but it's just like, I don't have no reason on paper. I have no reason on paper to be mad. You know what I mean? Hey, shut up over here. I got I got no reason on paper to be mad. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just be mad anyway. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm gonna just because you got nothing, shorty. You got nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I
Or
mean? Like,
just to play devil advocate, like maybe he actually was on like some bullshit. She's just tired of the bullshit. Like I'm about to try to ruin this man. Like he's just on too much bullshit. I don't discount like nothing as a possibility.
I did get this criticism one time, and I'll never forget it because she might have been like a little bit right, just a little bit, just a tiny bit, you know. But she was like how like one day I forgot that she had class or whatever. She was in college. I forgot she had a little online class or whatever, and or something. And she was like, "How? Oh, I remember you be having Freestyle Friday, or I remember this or that, but I have classes the same day. You forgot I had class." You know, she was trying to make it seem like I wasn't thinking about her schedule as much as I was. She was thinking about mine or have my schedule, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, all right, maybe I forgot. Maybe that might be like a little bit true. You know, maybe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But in my mind, I'm like, I'm trying to build some. You know what I mean? To take it to the next level.
Yeah.
You know
You
what I'm
trying to
saying?
get what you need
You know
to
what
do.
I'm
Wait,
saying?
well, why did her class affect you? Why did it revolve you so much?
Nah, it wasn't that. It was just like I was either trying to get her to do something, or I had planned for us to do something, and it was like on a day she had a class or something like that.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I didn't remember that she had a class that day or whatever. And she was just trying to point out she just feels like that I wasn't thinking about her journey in life as much as she was trying to think about mine. Like I wasn't as invested, which
yeah.
is true and not true. It's a schedule thing. You know what I mean? I just didn't know her class schedule in my head I had a work schedule in my head, but I didn't have her class schedule thinking of my, you know what I mean, thinking of that, you know what I mean. So,
But that shouldn't
but
be
I can see that where,
like a big problem for real. Because it's like you're when y'all don't got kids yet, y'all not established in life yet. So you gotta
but I'm thinking that on a
try to
level
get there.
of like to Steph Curry and Aisha,
Mm.
like if Steph Curry's like, oh, I got this game this day. I got this day, this practice, this day, this that. Like Steph Curry, I got an interview here. Like Steph Curry does have a lot of things on his schedule to probably keep in mind. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And he has to also think like, all right, my girl's trying to go film this cooking content here this day. She's doing this thing here. So who's gonna take care of the kids during this thing, or who's picking up the kids from this? Like there's a lot of schedule things to think about. You know what I'm saying? I wonder who is really doing the orchestrating of all the schedules. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got 4 kids. Now you got 6 people now with schedules. Like this kid goes to school, this kid goes to school, this kid goes to school. Do they all go to the same school? Do they all have the same after school programs? Or does this one do this one this day? They have this one this all the different schedules.
I haven't looked it up. Like, I know they got 4 kids, but how old are their kids?
The youngest one they don't got to worry about. I know the youngest one is still like too young to even be going to school. But I can see how that could be a lot to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You got 3 different kids. You got 3 different schedules. You know what I'm saying? The mother want to do the home thing. The dad is traveling across the country for like 10 months out, 8 months out of the year, doing shit that makes him $50 million a year.
Yeah.
Though you know, just for the sake, you know, and he's the greatest of all shooter of all time. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but daddy's not home a lot.
Yeah.
But like.
Well, that's what come back to the thing you saying like they be like crying and shit. Like you gotta let the baby cry. I'm saying, but it's like hopefully like you pick some like pick the chick that's like really like down for the cause. She see your vision
you
and see
got
what you want.
Aisha, you got this
Yeah.
bitch, bro.
But my biggest problem with that situation is she entitled to feel like however she wants to because it like I said I understand like the jealousy to a certain
my
degree.
ex was Aisha
Or-
Curry. He needed to leave her.
Yeah, but she wasn't out on podcasts and shit like with everybody watch. With everybody
Yeah, that's
watching,
only because I
spreading
wasn't
it.
big enough for her to. But at the time, but like, look, one time, tell me if this thing. This is one of the most toxic things I could ever think of, bro. So to this day, it's the picture that I got probably the most likes on ever, right? So I'm in a relationship with Shorty, 3 years in, whatever. And what happens to me? I flip my car and break my neck, right? So I have a picture of me in the hospital, you know what I mean, looking like not fucking good. And I had posted that on my cover photo, right?
Yeah.
And they got like over 100 likes. You know, people like, oh, like you almost died. Like what was going on? You know what I
Like
mean?
you good, G?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Why did I have an argument with her at some point talking about, because the cover photo before that was me and her, right? And now she like, oh, why you change your cover photo? Why you change it to that? Oh,
Yeah,
and then she was
trying to
like,
make it about her.
and then she was like, oh, I never got that many likes. I don't get that many likes for nothing. I was like, I almost died. You know, what I mean? Like, and then she was like, so, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, why are you jealous of the amount of likes I got on a photo of me almost dying? You know, why is this comment? Why are you? Why change it back to me and you change
Yeah.
it back?
Bring
So,
it back to the thing. It's like,
so
why
like,
you focusing? You trying to make it about you, girl? It's not about you. You see
and it's
what
like,
happened
what
to
the
me?
fuck? I'm in a neck brace, and you mad about the likes that I'm getting on a photo on the neck brace? You're jealous of that. You know what I mean? And like, she had a rule. She never wanted me to get my hair braided by anybody but her, and she was not even that good at braiding hair for to be trying to monopolize my hair braiding like that. Number three, and I used to have a hot top fade, right?
Mm.
And
I think I remember.
almost every time she was out, almost every time we was out, and I had a hot top fade, I would get a compliment by like at least one guy, at least one person, because my shit was clean as fuck, and no one has that in Detroit. No one
Yeah,
has
I was
that.
like, it's
No
not
one
common to
is,
see
yeah,
that.
so I was like the only nigga with it, and I never seen nobody with clean as mine since. Like, nothing. Sorry, I took it away from y'all. Sorry.
It's funny. Yeah, I can imagine you probably inspired somebody else to go get it.
Yeah.
Like you probably see somebody else running around with it that seen you. It was like,
Yeah.
man, damn, that shit look clean.
Yeah, I was the only nigga with that shit in Detroit. The only nigga, right? And she used to get low key like mad or annoyed every time I got a compliment. You know what I mean? And I just know what I turned into now. And I know that she would have never allowed me to turn into what I turned. Interviewing girls on the street, fuck no. Talking to her, no way. She would have never allowed any of this. She would have been bitching and moaning. She would have made my life a misery hell
Yeah,
the whole time. Me trying to grow my shit to do anything with it. Hell no.
exactly.
You trying
I'm
to get
saying
my
you
hair
trying to grow.
braided.
You trying to like you doing what you need to do, but
Exactly.
it's not fitting what
And
she
me-
wants to do right now in the moment. But
Yeah,
when
and then you mad at me getting 100 likes over it. So you be mad. You be actually mad at me getting 1,000 likes over this other thing. It was like she was a hater
Yeah.
at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And it's
unfortunately, that's what like a lot of relationships turn into after a while. Like motherfuckers get just be like little hate and petty shit, like back and forth to a certain degree. Like you ain't gotta really hate the person, but it's like, damn, this motherfucker annoy me sometimes.
yeah,
But it's kind of natural. But like the good ones know how to fight it. But they'll like refrain from it happening. Like I ain't like anybody that has been together for an extended amount of time, like will never have that claim of not feeling that far that's at some point.
yeah. You're
It
gonna
is.
feel that at some point.
Yeah, at some point it's natural because it's like this other person is like competing. Well, is really in control of like your feelings and stuff like that. But it's
But you gotta get over it. Like you can't be jealous of your partner. Like that jealousy thing, bro. Let me talk about that for a second. Let me talk about that in a real way. Because there's very few things in my life that has made me really feel jealousy. You know what I mean? And it's never made me react in a way that makes me unproud because I always come to the better conclusion because of it. You know what I'm saying? But at the
right.
same time, I recognize it and I feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say
So
this is a feeling. You
I
can't
understand
control the feelings.
right? So now look, now the best example I have of that, the most vivid example that hurt me is still but I've changed it and I'm so proud of myself for coming to this conclusion. So hear me out. So my nigga, you know, Escalo, Chris, right?
Mm.
So my nigga Escalo, I done had him on my podcast like 4 or 5 times now. You know what I mean? And I met him, and I thought he was funny from the get go. I thought he was funny. Just how he walk around was funny. Like he had funny these comedies, his body comedy.
He do
You know what
walk
I mean?
funny
He
as
do
hell.
walk
That's my
funny. You know what
nigga.
I mean?
He
Like
do walk funny as
he
hell.
got funniness in his like essence. Always thought he was a funny nigga. You know, what I mean? I
Yeah.
did a naturally silly nigga. You know what I mean? I always thought, and I always knew he was like a solid nigga. Like I loved
Mhm.
how he never wanted to cheat on his girl. He had principles. He got kids. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty. There's a lot of things I fuck with my
You're a
nigga
real
about. You're a real one, and not many solid niggas like the real nigga, right? And he was already posting before I met him, but he was already posting his little comedy things every now and then.
Mhm.
But when I met him, you know how I'm posting all the time. So
Yeah, YouTube channel. and everything.
yeah. I always encouraged him keep posting, right? And after like 3 times I had him on my podcast, encouraging him to keep posting, which he did keep posting, doing his thing. Of course, Snoop Dogg now comes and shares one of his one of his clips. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And then he blows up and gets like a couple more thousand followers because of the Snoop Dogg thing. Gets mad more traction on his page with his things going. The thing, you know what I mean, all because of one Snoop Dogg shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I encourage my guy to keep shooting. I encourage my guy to keep building. You know what I'm saying? But I can't lie. If you think that when I looked at it, I was like, damn, he released only 300 and something clips and got Snoop Dogg to share one of his shits. I've released no cap 1,000 clips. I've released over 1,000 clips, and I ain't get Snoop Dogg to share not one of my motherfucking clips.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's the lottery shit. I'm gonna say this shit really
the
lottery.
I mean? And this nigga done did barely 300.
I'm saying
and
like
he got Snoop Dogg to share one of his shits. I was hurt.
I was like, what, one of them clips like it happened to fall in the Snoop algorithm. I could imagine this is like a bunch of people, like most people who like blow up be off of that. Like they just like one of their videos is just pop up and some famous person or the right person's like feed, and next thing you know, they
get shared by this. And they blew it. So I was like, damn, bro. On one hand, I was like, because I was at like 2. Now he had like 5-6 million views, probably more than that. And I'm barely cracked 3, but at the time I was ahead of him by like 2 million views. Mm-hmm. And then Snoop Dogg shared this shit. And then he went right past. So like, all right. So there's part of me that was like, that hurts. I think that's pretty. That's pretty. I think that's a natural response. But then I was
like, you know, that's like the reality of like the whole thing, like hitting you. It's like damn, like he ain't had a fraction of what. Like I did.
I put a mad effort, mad more money,
effort you had,
mad more time. But he
blew it off it.
But then I was like, look. You got 2 choices. You got 2 choices you can do about this, Charlie G. 2 choices. You can, 1, choose to let that jealousy turn you into a bitch ass hating nigga, and now hate on this nigga that you encouraged and was a fan of to get to this point, which would make you a bitch ass nigga. Or you could be happy for your man's getting the success and do what I now call pouring gasoline on him. Because it's like, all right, he got the traction, he's doing the thing, but he does still have kids and he has responsibilities. And because of that, he doesn't have all the cameras and equipment that I have. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have any kids and I don't have as much responsibilities. Yeah. You know what I mean? So because of that, I can still help him make whatever he wants to make. Like if you want to make more skits, if you want to make little things, I could pour gasoline on him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, he got the traction, but he might not have the equipment to capitalize on the traction. Yeah. You know
that's what you're supposed to do. I'm gonna say, like, if somebody around you, like one of your homies and shit blowing up, especially if y'all in the same avenue,
push him up further. You know what I mean? Exactly. So instead of being
boost them up.
But some people don't make that choice. They feel the same way I felt. You're trying to do something, your homie trying to do something. Yeah. He get a little more traction than you. You feel like you deserve that whatever he got, right?
But that's the dumbass way of thinking of it.
And you got 2 choices. You could then hate on him because of it, or you can go push him up. Yeah, let him go, and because then both of y'all rise up. So to me, it's like it makes more sense not to be a hater. That's why being a hater is like weak and stupid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's not better for you.
No, I'm saying
it's not better for you to be a hater. It does nothing for you. Yeah, it does nothing for you. Now you're hateful. Now you're mad. Now you lost a friend. Now you got less collaborative. And now you're guarded. Now you're not like that. Like the whole other way of thinking that turns into that. I can't even imagine that sucks. That's dark. That's shitty.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's just bad choices. I'm gonna say you every time somebody like does that, they just give it to that bitch ass little thought.
But it's not to say that's like when someone says that's like when they say courage. It's not the absence of fear. It's feeling the fear and pushing through it. You know what I'm saying? And then so just because I made a real nigga decision doesn't mean I didn't feel the jealousy.
Yeah, you know I'm saying, like I said, it's a feeling. It's like you can't control the feeling.
You know what I mean?
Like whatever you encounter, you see something like that, some action or something to happen, you gonna feel like that. Like it's nothing you can do to like try to stop it from actually.
It's
feeling
just how you gonna react to that.
Yeah, exactly.
That feeling is gonna happen. How do you react to it? Do you be like, all right, but at the end of the day, like nah, like you know what I'm saying? That's why, like, you know what I mean? So I feel it, man. But you gotta. At the end of the day, it's still you versus you. You know what I'm saying? It's still, It's not nobody's fault or nobody's excuse or nobody's.
Like I said earlier, like you can literally do anything you want. Like you are in control of your whole person. Like every action that you do is up to you. So like when people do like little bitch ass shit like that, that's
Yeah.
you made a choice. You
Yeah.
like you made a choice. Like when people like be exploding and shit, like uncontrollably and killing a bunch of people and shit like that, that's you making that choice. Like I understand, like you might be going through shit, but
It's like the Sora
who don't?
thing. It's like the Sora AI thing right now, right?
Mhm.
Apparently Sora 2 came out, and because of Sora 2 is like an invite only thing or something like that,
The
right?
fuck?
And because I am a ChatGPT a ChatGPT Plus, like I pay $20 a month. I think that's part of the reason why they let me into the Sora 2 thing with the invite thing, whatever, right?
Mhm.
Um, and it's an invite only thing, right? So they let me in, but I have 6 invite codes, right?
Yeah.
So I can invite 6 people into Sora 2 to allow them to start making AI videos for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the first person I invited to be able to make AI videos is my nigga Escalo Smith. Cause why not? That's what I'm talking about pouring gasoline on my nigga.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, you think I'm only making AI videos? My dude ain't making AI videos. Hey yo, bro, here's the invite code.
Yeah.
Come in.
I'm saying shit spread
Start
around.
making some. Yeah, cause I'm like I'm getting a little traction with my shit, but my nigga Escalo got way more traction.
Yeah.
If
I'm saying the thing about that, I'm gonna say you gas them up now. They on fire and shit. They really blow up. They bring you with them. I'm saying like, to that point, they don't have to, but that's really your man. He'll bring you with him. He'll introduce you to the right people or whatever.
Exactly.
Or put you on a platform or different platforms that you need to be to boost your shit.
Exactly. To be in the back. Because the thing is, like, that's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, if I, yeah, I'm doing the AI shit. And he is great and everything. He can help me blow up and everything. Yeah, but he already blown. So if I give him the invite code, encourage him to do to do the AI shit, his shit could blow up even more. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that was what I'm saying. That was me not being a hater. That was me not being a gatekeeper. Even with the invite code for the AI shit, I know it's great content capability. Give it to my homie. Let my homie get in there, get in on it too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because like I said, man, I want to be a rising tide that lifts all boats. Because shout out to Young Thug and his crazy ass interviews where they say he gonna talk about Michael Jackson. Who he put on though? Who he put on though?
Who you put on?
Who he helped put, and that's who the Michael Jackson helped put on though.
Like, what the fuck? I ain't seen none of this nigga interview. That shit just blew me completely.
His interviews been going, well, whoop de do. Well, whoop de do. I figure it should be funny, man. I got one I didn't drop. Look. He just, interviewing the shorty in hell. You know what I'm saying? When I didn't drop. You know what I mean?
What the fuck?
I asked AI, I was like, look, I want to interview a demon in the underworld, and I want to ask her what dating life is like. You know what I mean? And I put on my stories. I was like, what I put? I said, after they shoot me at on the Charlie, after they shoot me doing street interviews, I'm gonna be in hell doing it. They ain't gonna stop. I'm in hell, street interviewing the demons.
Street interviews with the
Like,
demons and shit.
so what's it like being out here? What's going on? It's hot, ain't it? How'd we end up here? How was Were you evil your whole life? Were you
But the thing, the shit, you really posting videos like that and shit, you gonna start bringing in them demonic motherfuckers following you and shit.
Oh no.
Well, I say 80 followers is good follow. Bring your ass.
Yeah, you know, they say all publicity is good publicity, is what they say, you know what I'm saying? So look, what is your hip hop to R&B ratio when you listening to music alone? Would you say it's like 70% hip hop, 30% R&B, or is it like 70% R&B, 30% hip hop, or is it like 50% R&B, 20% hip hop, 20% heavy metal, 10% alternative rock?
I'm gonna say it's a little bit all that mixed in there for real. I've been
mean,
shit. I even added gospel to my little
gospel
rotation now.
too.
I'm like, man, I'll be just about everything, but for the mostly it's hip hop. Like, that's like
Which part of gospel is it? Is it the Christian rap or is it the amazing vocalist side of it?
like the amazing vocals.
Yeah.
Like Christian rap. I'm not saying like nothing against it, but I ain't really heard one that's like
damn,
banging this shit.
You ain't really rocking with the
bump this shit in the car. I'm like, nah. But like the vocals though, I be having them blasting all day. Like the old school. I don't know if it's my age, but it like them older ones. I'd be like, all right, having that mug feeling. I'm like, oh yeah, we good.
You killing me.
Praising like a mug.
You killing me, dog. All right, look. All right, so you funny as hell. All right, so what made you why is your musical taste so wide? Who in your house was playing that different type of music? Was it truly your own musical curiosity that led you outside of having nigga ears? Or
It's mostly that. I would say like, cause no, like I think I remember playing like, it was some rock song like before it like, my mom heard it and she like turn that devil music off. I was like, what the
oh my
fuck? I'm
god,
like, come on, man, this. I'm rocking. I'm like rocking like I'm what's the, Haley by My Chemical Romance.
nah,
You never heard that?
no, none. Don't like I'm crazy.
What?
like,
What?
like how you ain't hear that
What?
rock song? Like no, I
Wait,
ain't hear
have you
it.
heard My Chemical Romance?
My. Are you talking about Lady Gaga?
No, what the fuck, Lady Gaga. What the hell?
That lady. So she said My Bad Romance.
No,
Was
no, it's the group called My Chemical Romance.
no.
That might be an age thing. I don't know. You just
Nah, you're not even
you
that.
might,
Nah, that's a
you might have missed them.
that's a Sterling Heights, Detroit, the Brooklyn
What about
thing.
what about Fallout?
I've heard of the video
Fallout
game.
Boys. No, Fallout
Fallout
Boys.
Boys. I know Fallout Boys. I
Yeah.
don't know
What's it?
their
We're
songs.
going down. That
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, I know that song. I know
Yeah,
that
yeah.
song. That's good. That's good. I fuck with it.
Around the same time that came out.
I fuck with that type of rock. I fuck with that.
It's just the type of shit the My Chemical Romance shit. But I be listening to everything though, like the
But
heavy metal and shit like
once you
that.
get heavy metal. Once you get into,
That's like,
I tried. It's not easy at all.
yeah, it takes some getting used to, but I can't listen to all
There's
this
only
shit.
some. There's only
Yeah,
some.
like
few.
it's some of them, like what's the name of that shit? It's called Du Hast. It was like on High. Remember
the movie How High with
yeah,
Redman.
yeah, Redman, Method Man. You remember Redman was asleep, and then Method Man had started playing the song to wake him up with the blunt. He had the speakers like before he lit the blunt. He had the like speaker like playing music and like to him and shit. And he trying to wake him up.
So that was one of the songs he played. That was one of the songs.
Yeah,
that
I was hearing that shit. I'm like, this shit kind of bang. I don't know if it was the speakers that was like connected to TV or whatever. I'm like, all right, this shit kind of bang.
That's a random ass influence.
Like that. And then like the song I was talking about, the My Chemical Romance and the the Fall Out Boy shit.
Yeah.
Like back in the day they had like the MTV Jams or no, just MTV. The MTV music. They had like they play everything. They just had that shit on and just be listening to that. And you ain't got no choice to like listen to whatever on there or just turn the shit off because you couldn't control shit as the TV.
Yeah.
But the like sitting up there like that by them making you like listen to like everything like that kind of opened my ears a little bit. This shit kind of everything over there ain't really that bad. I started listening to
I
shit.
did listen to some different MTV music because MTV used to play some shit in the morning, MTV music in the morning, and I used to play that sometimes. So I could relate. They did have some different. That is how I discovered some bands from back then. Like there's this one. I don't remember the name of the band, but I just remember the name of this. It's like we all goes on, no right already. We all float on, and they were I think they did like this.
That's Lupe Fiasco.
Nah, they did, and there was.
Or Lupe sampled
was it? No. That's a different song. Yeah, here we go again. Now here we go. There was these niggas on treadmills, bro. You ever seen a video?
On the treadmill?
There was on treadmills. They was like doing like dances on the treadmill. They was like walking.
Oh yeah, they was like going back and forth and shit. Yeah,
they
I
had
seen
treadmills set up back to back, and they were like doing like different little like walking segments.
Yeah, then they like walking back and forth, like doing a little dance in between and shit like that.
On the treadmills and shit. Yeah, it was like so the video with the treadmills and shit was creative, and it was like the go, and I was like, this is a vibe. I was like, this is a
like that.
I think about that video every time I go on the treadmill. I think about that video when I was doing all of that shit on that.
I was like, that's the thing about music though. Like music is like for the most part, I feel like that. That's how I like started like really like started liking everything because music is something you feel that shit like fuck like bars and shit is cool. Like it's cool to some point, but you're not trying to like listen to bars every time you listen to the music.
Yeah,
like like sometimes you like feel like, all right, this nigga spitting, but it's like if that was the case, then motherfucker like Eminem be considered the greatest rapper of all time and shit, or motherfucking Lloyd Banks would be way hotter than the fuck he was.
Exactly.
I'm saying, but like, but you can't I don't know. Music it's bigger than that. I feel like.
I don't know who they're gonna play here. I have no idea who they're gonna play. Right. No. But I'm just going for it. I'm just going for it. You know, see what they got here because I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna see what they play. I'm gonna see what they got here. I'm gonna see what happens. Let me go for it. Wait, hang on.
R&B is crazy.
If I deleted your name.
They fucked it up. It wasn't what supposed to be. Look, here's what I was trying to show you. Hear me out. From 2 lines, they fucked it up. But look,
I'm about to say,
Yeah,
you start off English to the motherfucker.
no. Because I need y'all to go look up Korean R&B. All right, Korean R&B sounds like Mary J. Blige had 100 kids in Korea and we ain't know about it. You know, it sounds like.
So they be singing their ass off. They be going crazy.
Korean, not to let her know. I don't know what the language is. I don't know the language, bro.
Man, I want to say, but like it makes it look like they like professionals.
All they beats is made by Timbaland and Just Blaze.
So they be going hell.
I'm saying all they like musically, like I don't know what happened. It's like someone took the '90s R&B, put it in a pill, and like roofied everyone in South Korea. You know what I'm saying? Because
It make me think of that one guy, like, do you remember me? What? He be singing like the numbers and shit. Make me think of that motherfucker.
But I'm telling you, Korean R&B sounds like 3LW, Boys to Men.
But that's what like what's it called? K-pop. That like that's
Yeah.
that shit like be just blowing up like a mug now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, and I don't know what they be saying. Like what you were saying earlier, I don't know what they be saying, but when I hear it, I be like, she's singing her ass off.
I'm gonna say I got a couple like they might be Japanese like Japanese like songs and shit like from like anime and shit like anime themes and shit like that. Earlier, that's a couple that like just fucking heard somewhere.
My number one example. If you don't think that Asian people got that soul in them, I need you to go look up the theme song to the anime Yu Yu Hakusho. You know what I'm saying?
Classic.
Go
That's
look
shit.
up the anime, the theme
shit.
song to Yu Yu Hakusho, bro. She was singing her at
Now look at English, motherfucker just like all right, man, say that shit.
She was singing her ass off. Yo. I don't even Yu Yu Hakusho. I even had to open it. I don't know if it's gonna have it right. I don't know if it's gonna have it right.
The playlist ain't it?
I don't know if it's going. You got one shot, bro. You got one shot. Opening song. All right. I'm gonna give you 2.1 million. I'm gonna give you a shot. Let me see what you got. Oh, she was singing her ass off. You don't know what she's saying?
I understand.
You don't gotta know. You feeling that? She's singing it. What? I'm not doing that. I'm like, hold on. She about to say,
Did you watch the show?
I don't. Yeah. That was one of my first animes. That was one of my first. That's deep core anime. In the.
That's one of the ones.
I tried to rewatch it when I got older, but then I think either the streaming service I was watching it on didn't have all the episodes, or like something happened. But like,
yeah, I'm gonna say like I think I went back and watched it. Like it was a couple years ago. I started just going back and watching like a bunch of old shit. Like that was one of them. I did like it's like damn, it was like a bunch of shit you'll pay attention to with the show when you was like younger. You just be watching the shit.
I never got into Cowboy Bebop. I'm sorry. I was big when I was younger.
I watched that shit like out of order as hell because like I had what's the name of that shit? Tsunami.
Tsunami was my shit.
That and watch it on there. But like I didn't watch shit every day, so I was used to missing shit.
Yeah.
I don't I don't know what the fuck happened, but okay.
There was 2 shows that I felt bad about not watching. OD, you know what I mean? Well, 3 of it. Cowboy Bebop was one of them. One Piece was one of them. I watched like the first season of One Piece, but like for what all of One Piece is, that doesn't even count. You know what I mean?
The thing about One Piece, you get isn't like for the most. I started watching that shit when it first came out. I even had like a couple of the Shonen Jumps, like real. That's what really like got me into
Not
that shit.
the mangas.
Yeah, the manga. Like they used to have the motherfuckers at like CVS or whatever.
My God.
Or Rite Aid and shit.
That mean he a 3rd level anime fan.
Hey, I'm deep in that bitch. I'm
he
reading
level
that
3.
shit.
You know the 3 levels I put you the 3.
I think so. What dub, sub, and then start reading. Start reading.
He reading right to left, y'all. He
Yeah,
different.
Like the 4th and 5th level, like speaking Japanese and going to Japan. Shit. I'm almost there. I've been learning Japanese and shit. But
My brother could
I
damn
ain't
near
there
speak
yet.
Japanese, but he don't read manga, but he could damn near speak Japanese.
Yeah. Why are you speaking Japanese? You don't read manga.
Because he loves the culture. He was trying to get into it. But now he quit Japanese. He learned Arabic now. He got problems. Anyway, but nah, fuck with it. But nah, look, shout out to them people singing it. You don't need to, there was this one song, I don't know the name of it. I don't know the name of the artist. I don't. All I remember was the vibe. There was this French lady. She was singing this song. She was like, I don't know what she was saying, but she sounded so happy. She sounded like the happiest French girl skipping down a block in France. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like with music, you can feel it. You ain't gotta understand the shit. Like you just feel that vibe. You're like, oh, okay, I see you.
I was like, I don't know what she doing and what she on, but I want to be this happy. She's so happy in this song, bro.
Yeah, just give you that uplifting vibe.
Yeah, just like she ain't nothing bothering her. She's happy. She's living a great life. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's the vibe. You know, there's like 3 things. Shout out to, give me in the comments if y'all got more than 3 things that every human civilization has had. 1, prostitution. In every single city that has ever existed, there was someone selling that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Number 2, music. In every single human society that has ever existed, there has been some form of music, whether it was drumming, jazz, whatever, beating.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, ain't nothing but the beats.
It's a universal human expression language, like music. Every society has a form of music. Everyone, from the niggas in the tribe to the sophisticated people, everyone's got music. Everyone's got music. And then the other one is a way to escape sobriety. A drug-free society has never existed. Every society, they were smoking herbs, drinking wine, drinking mead, something, smoking the grass. They found some way to escape sobriety.
Yeah,
you know
licking the toes, eating the mushrooms, all that shit.
Yeah, the money, licking the toes, exactly. They was gonna find a way to feel different. Mm-hmm. All right, so drugs.
The first person to do that though is wild as hell. How you find out? What the fuck you go? You just run looking for? Nigga, what the fuck you got going on?
Exactly. So I'm telling you, drugs, sex, and rock and roll, basically. But basically, though, for real, like escape of sobriety, some form of music, and prostitutes. These 3 things have been in every human society that has ever existed. They said prostitution was the oldest job.
Yeah, that's the oldest
profession. They said that for a reason, dog. Now, I'm not saying that's the only 3 things. I'm just saying these are 3 things solid.
Yeah, those are
these
for
are
sure.
3 solid things that have been in every society, dog.
For sure,
you know what I mean? For sure.
Everybody. It's the crazy part about it. It's like from different cultures, like around the world, like have no recollection of even though the other one exists. Like it's still like some way or another they find it to make it in their or I guess group people, whatever. I don't know.
What?
Community. That's what I was thinking about.
Community?
Yeah.
Like group gatherings, a sense of community.
Yeah, like they'll find like somewhere where they'll find a way to put that in their community, like without having to see any outside sources.
Like an idea of like, do you mean like a group gathering or a ceremonial type thing?
No, I mean like just any community of people, like like any other community of people, like outside, like in different countries or something like that. Even if they're like a remote little random little group of people that like they never had like outside sources of, they get, like you said, they get their own source of like music or
they're gonna make their own
form
music.
of music or whatever.
Someone's selling a pussy, you know what I'm saying? And they found some way, some herb, something in some way to someone went out in the jungle and tried everything. All right, and he either died or got high. All right,
so they said don't touch that one.
10 of them went out in the forest.
They got Johnny.
Three of them died. 7 of them got high, and they came back to tell him, "Yo, you eat this, lick this toad.
Lick this motherfucker right here."
I've been laughing for 3 hours. I lick this toad. Lick this nigga. They over there.
Yeah. For sure.
I think everyone does that. Like, listen, we going into the forest. Listen, God wants us to have fun, and He made something in that forest to get us high or drunk, bro. Something in there is gonna do it. We gotta find what it is. Something is there.
Son gonna give you that happy feeling.
Mushroom, something. Yeah, something there is gonna do it, and for sure, every time something was there every time. Whether it was making potato vodka, whatever they was making, doing something was there.
Who the fuck came up with that? What, I guess they could have been like trying to cook it, and then they like somehow ended up
Like fermentation is crazy. The idea, like you gotta leave it and you gotta let it rot. and
that,
then
that
you
came
gotta-
from starvation.
You gotta drink it even after it rots.
It had to come from
That's
starvation. Motherfucker had that shit like, damn, we ain't got nothing to eat. Looking at looking at the garbage like, damn.
some
All right.
rotten grapes from last month. Fuck it.
That shit been sitting there for a minute.
I ate these old ass grapes and I was drunk the whole night. I don't know what happened.
I was feeling good.
Yeah,
as
I was feeling
goddamn.
good, happy as hell. Some old grapes. Old grapes. What you do with them? I want some
Motherfucker
old
started spreading that
grapes.
around. Everybody think this nigga crazy as hell. So I'm like, what this nigga eating week old grapes? What the fuck wrong with
It
it?
was at the member berries from South Park. Remember? That shit just retarded, bro. Yo, shout out South Park, bro. I haven't watched the recent episodes. I heard they've been killing it with the Trump shit. I heard they've been murking it, but I haven't watched it recently. But South Park has been a consistent cultural phenomenon that I love and I cherish. You know what I'm saying?
Forever. That shit been on shit for a good little minute.
Been
That shit
in the
funny as hell. I,
It
like the
is.
most recent episode, I think, this is a new shit called what the 6-7?
What is?
I
Was it
don't
South
know.
Park that did that?
No, they do it.
Because what
They,
is 6-7?
said South Park was like parodying it because that's what the kids saying nowadays.
Yeah, do you know what
that shit made me
is?
feel old. No, I don't.
Yeah.
My kids be saying that shit. I'm like, what the
is
fuck?
6-7,
I like,
bro?
what the fuck is 6-7?
Oh my god! I have a little sister, bro. She's like 15. She can't even explain it to me.
Man, I asked my
I'm like,
son.
what's
He said like,
6-7?
he
I
said
don't
like,
know.
it's a meme or
Is
something. I
it-
said, what the fuck? What meme? What the fuck is
It
that?
is a meme, but like, it's from what? Like, it just needs like old. It just make me feel old. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I said. I
thought,
said,
well,
damn,
I don't
I didn't
know.
hit that age. What the fuck going on?
Like, normally we set the trends, and I get mad. Like when my little sister told me she when she referenced Hawk Tuah girl, I was like hurt because I was like, I don't want her to know who Hawk Tuah girl
But
is.
that's she can know who she is, but
But-
not know why.
Nah.
What's going on around it?
Everyone knows who and why Hawk Tuah girl.
No, because you know, like the younger you are, like the more innocent you is. She might not have seen the original whole video.
Like they got a song out right now that she told me about that is the worst song ever, dog. I don't even want to say the name of it because it's terrible, but it reminded me of a song that was like not as bad, but back in the day when I was in high school, there was a song that came out on YouTube back when YouTube was first making waves going viral and shit. So this black nigga, he made a song called What in the Butt. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I remember that. Like, what the fuck is this?
And it was a very gay song, but it went around, it made its rounds, and everyone was watching this what in the butt video. And it was very gay, right?
Yeah.
So
But that's our version. That was our version of like brain rot. Like now, everything they
Yeah,
watch, you see,
today-
it's like, what the fuck is this
today,
shit?
all right. So now everything gets worse with time, right? So I tried to reference it like that in my head to try to compare, because like when you hear something like that, it's like but at the same time, it's like, all right, I get sort of. So the song that she told me about. Tell me if you've ever heard this song. This song is called Four Big Guys. It's a terrible song. This is not a song, though. Don't go listen to this song. Don't go listen. And she's like, but everyone listens to him. And I said, so
That's a group or it's a song.
I said, so everyone's gay. No, it's a guy that made this song called Four Big Guys. You know what I'm saying? And this is the gayest song that I've ever heard in my life. You know, like, and that's not an exaggeration.
Not
like,
exaggerating.
this-
Worse than what in the butt.
This made me feel like I would have rather heard what in the butt is like. You could play that in church compared to what is on this track.
That shit terrible. Dude.
Like, I'm afraid that I can't even play it because I know it's so bad. YouTube would probably instantly take me down.
Yeah.
Like, it's so bad. It's so gay. It's too gay.
I was like, is it on YouTube?
It might be.
I'm saying if it is, it can't be that bad. Because I'm saying YouTube keeping that shit. Well, I guess they don't. Do they censor like words and shit? I don't want to watch the shit. I'm just saying. You can't put that shit on.
It's
all right.
the
It's worse than
gayest-
what in the
it's-
butt.
it's the
okay.
gayest. It's worse than that.
Oh, no.
It's worse than that. You don't want to play it. I'm not gonna play it. But look, listen, y'all, don't go listen to it. Don't go listen to that track. But I'm just saying, when I heard her say that track and then I heard it, I was like,
Like, why are you listening? What the fuck? What the hell? What is this generation?
This generation is lost, bro. This generation is cooked. They're done.
Make me feel old as hell.
This generation is done,
saying
bro.
that.
Nah. This generation is done. Nah. Oh no. Not it being one of the first options.
Nah.
11 million views. This is terrible. This is not good. Why does it have 11 million views? What's wrong with y'all people, bro? What's wrong with y'all people out there, bro? What's really good with y'all? You know what I'm saying? What's really good with y'all? And then she talk about everyone listens to him. No one listens to him. No one. It's just like when you seen this shit go viral with the AI artist
AI artist?
named Monette or something like that. It's this black woman. She's not really black because she's an AI. She doesn't exist.
Wait, is you talking about the artist, like the singer?
Yeah.
On that?
Nah, there's a real Monette. She was like a big hat, light skin. Not that one.
She AI?
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
no,
No. Okay. I'm gonna say, what?
No. She's real. I know she's real. We know she's real.
Yeah.
I'm talking about another one that's dark skinned. That's AI, but she's an R&B artist. But she's not real. Like there's another one. There's an actor called Lily Norwood, and she's a young white girl, and she's AI. She's not real.
I might have seen a video about Lily Norwood, but the other one I ain't seen.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Like how good AI is nowadays, you can't really tell.
4 big guys.
I'm trying to mute it for you guys so you guys can't hear it. You guys won't be able to hear it.
And they grab on my thighs, blow up my guts like the 4th of July. If they keep fucking my butt, then I might just cry. Poop and semen spraying on my eyes.
All right, I'm gonna stop.
Oh God,
I'm gonna stop.
What the fuck? Just immediately like
I'm gonna stop right there.
so much cringe. Like what the fuck? Oh yeah, no.
That I'm gonna leave it right there. That's all I got for you. That's all I could. That's all. I've never heard the full song as to date. All I've ever made with the first 20 seconds, like what? What?
Like, wait a minute. No.
Stop.
Nah, go ahead and turn it off.
Stop!
I'm trying to hear this shit.
Stop it!
I wonder if that's like how the old heads used to be. They used to be like extra homophobic where they be like, turn this shit off, gay ass shit.
Nah, bro. That
Like
shit.
that's basically what we turned into. Like, oh no, just turn this shit off.
No. Jesus Christ. I heard that shit. I was like,
Turn this shit. Fuck off.
there's no way. There's no way. So here's the thing. This girl is trying to kill me. She's trying to gone girl me, and I can't allow myself to be killed. Anyway, so another question I got for you. All right. Hang on. Oh, actually, we need to take a break. That reminds me. You shifting in your chair reminds me. We need to take a short break. All right? Because that's what we do every podcast. We take a short break. It'd be an intermission. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a bathroom break. It'd be a smoke break. You know, it'd be like 5 minutes. We do it every podcast. It'd be like a 5-10 minute break in the middle of the podcast. All right?
I was wondering about it.
We done gave y'all a good 2 hours straight. You know what I'm saying? Just give us a second. Let me just
That has been 2 hours?
Let's go to the channel. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to verify right now. I'm gonna go to the channel, and I'm gonna see how long it's been. Mute that. Absolutely. We done gave y'all 2 hours of heat already. So hold it down. That's why I got the Be Right Back screen. We're gonna be right back, all right? We going at 9:13. Let's call it 9:15. Let's give me a second. We're gonna be right back, y'all, right back. All right, we back. We back, y'all. We back, y'all. We back in full effect. Thank y'all for waiting. We back. You know what I'm saying? We back and well refreshed. We well refreshed. You know what I'm saying? We feeling great. And I want to talk about the women. You know what I'm saying? My mother told me to stop calling women hoes and bitches. I need to stop that. And I agree. But it's just that some of the behavior I'm seeing just makes it hard for me not to call a spade a spade. And I feel like a lot of times it's more accurate than me calling them a lady or a woman because they're not acting like a lady or a respectable woman. But anyway, what was bothering me is like these women that are coming at me right now. Like, all right,
Yeah, sometimes you gotta let them know.
I got single mothers and cougars. That seems to be the top two categories of women that are coming at me right now. And both are ineligible for the long run. And they know that. Come on, man. Give me a break, bro. You're a single mother and you think were you gonna get the keys to the kingdom with the little bag? No. But you cute and I like you and I want to make content with you, but I can't pursue you like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. You know what I mean? And then you got the cougars, like shorty, you 40. Like what do you think we about to do for real, man? Like I done been with a cougar and she still thought it was gonna be a relationship. And like you 40 with 4 kids, what do you think we about to do? Like how in the world do you think we about? And even if you're 40 with no kids, you 40. What do you think I'm going to do with you, bro? Why are you trying to make it seem like it needs to be sexual, bro? I ain't gonna do nothing but fuck you and dump you. And that's all that's been happening to you the last 20 years anyway, which makes me not want to spend goods. I don't want it. You been had the life sucked out of you already, man. I don't wanna.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Damn, bro. And then there's only like one or two like young ones that's like a good amount in the running where like they don't have no immediate disqualifiers like that. You know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, like I know you play the game, shorty. Like you don't take niggas serious for real. You know what I'm saying? You just like the look of some shit. You know what I'm saying? I still feel like you fraudulent with your intentions. You know what I'm saying? So I don't trust it. And I just don't trust a lot of you females, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'd rather be content creators with y'all. Like we could do cameos, we could do collaborations. You be on a pod, be on your Twitch, you doing the streaming. We could collab, like we could offer value that way. I can help you build, you help me build. Like, I could fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? But like this thing where you gonna act like we need to be in a relationship or something like that, you acting like come on, man, we not gonna. Come on, man, like. Why
can't you really see it going nowhere for real?
Like, why you want to lie to yourself for now? That's my thing. That's when I say, my main phrase that I can't get away from because it describes so much of what I'm dealing with is I'm not gay, all right? I love women. That's no way around it. I find them physically attractive. You know what I mean? Everything about them, the way they smell, the way they feel, all the little jiggly bits, all of it. I'm a big fan of every piece of them, head to toe.
Women.
Head to toe. You know what I'm saying? But I find them psychologically unattractive. Yeah. Psychologically unattractive.
I would say a lot of them. I don't want to generalize on all, but I say it's a lot of them that's like, I was more so say immature as shit.
It's not a hardware problem. It's a software problem. I love the hardware. Detroit has some of the most beautiful one I've ever seen. Like that girl that was whatever, like in the accent or whatever in the clip. She's a pretty girl. Yeah. She's a pretty girl. I even had my homie comment that, oh shit, she cute. Yeah, he from New York. My homie from New York, he see bad bitches all day in New York. And she's still like, hey, she pretty. Because, hey, she pretty, dog. She pretty. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen there's beautiful girls in Detroit, bro. Nice bodies, everything. Beautiful. Hardware is top tier. But the software, I've also seen them rapping Meek Mill word for word. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most least feminine thing I've ever seen a woman do in my life was rap Meek Mill word for word, matching his energy.
Yeah,
hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Like, hold on, like that. Like, nah, bro, nah.
You wild as hell. Like really? Damn, you really into this shit?
Yeah, like, that's crazy, dog. You know what I mean? Or rapping in Skilla Baby and shit. Like, The Detroit women out here is so aggressive, dog.
Mm.
Detroit women is the most aggressive women. And
That's funny as hell coming from you.
coming from New York.
I
Coming
would
from New
say
York.
that's funny.
Yeah,
as
y'all
hell
need to
coming from
ease
New
off
York.
the New York chicks because the
I was like,
Detroit
them
women.
motherfuckers over
East side bitch will growl.
wow.
East side bitch will growl while she suck your dick. I'm just letting you know right now.
there, be going crazy.
I had an East Side bitch go straight feral on me one time, man. She was going nuts. You know what I mean? She licked my forehead and said, "Either your sweat tastes good." I was like, I was terrified.
That was an aggressive ass bitch. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Listen, I ain't never seen her.
wild.
She was a succubus. They got demons out here in Detroit. I tell you right now. Well-dressed, beautiful demons, all right?
You
And-
trying to lock your ass in. She said, good. You lick your sweat crazy as hell. I was like, oh,
yeah,
damn, bitch.
she licked my forehead. I never had a bitch lick my forehead.
What
What
oh,
the-
you freaky bitch.
What
you,
the
what you
fuck?
got going on? God damn.
That bitch was crazy.
I started thinking, that bitch, who the fuck taught you this? Where the fuck that come
Terrified.
from?
It was a mistake. In the end, I should have never fucked with her ever in my life. It was a mistake. But it was women, I always say women is like a drug that no one tells you about. You know what I'm saying? Women is like, it's like heroin that no one warns you about. You know what I'm saying? But it's there, and you're like supposed to take it and deal with it.
Yeah.
It's like the one drug you're not supposed to quit or avoid. You know what I mean? Like, but you have to avoid. It's like you're not supposed to avoid them, but you're supposed to avoid them. You know what I mean? You're supposed to get one of them and then stay away from all the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
just
saying this
crazy.
shit is because I feel like it's kind of natural because for the most part, like us as men in nature, we just for the women attract to men like to like the desirable men like women literally attract to them and like they throw this as out. But for the most part, women are taught that they're being pursued at all time, but like
Yeah.
because for the most part they are like any female is probably get hit on at least a little bit by some guy, some random guy, like just just
Yeah, at
any
least a
female you
little
can think
bit.
of.
Yeah.
Like somebody trying to holler at her and try to get what she got, but that's like
Yeah.
it's nature. So
Yeah.
when like a guy's like really like desirable and shit, like the ones that like really be getting chose and shit, it's it looks so easy for them.
Yeah. It do for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I just don't trust the women and their attention. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what they be on a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you this question. What do you think is the biggest challenge in dating today?
I think I don't know. I would think it's like everybody a little bit too selfish. Everybody only think about what they feeling and shit like that. For the most part, like yeah, it's a lot of that. There's just motherfuckers being selfish.
People being too selfish. I kind of agree
Right.
with that.
Like they only thinking about like their emotions and shit like that, and the shit they got going and shit like that. But it ain't
This culture today preaches a lot of individual happiness, prioritizing individual happiness.
yeah.
And then I've always said several times, I'm like, a man will sacrifice his happiness for the relationship, and a woman will sacrifice the relationship for her happiness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like a guys understand, like, listen, we got to do that uphold for the kids. We doing this for the community. We doing this for each other. Like we might not be happy every day of it going down. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we stronger together than apart. We will ride it to the fall off. You know what I'm saying?
It was like you supposed to be going for the bigger picture, and even like those like the down feelings and the up feelings and shit. When you happy or sad, it's like momentarily. Like everybody go through shit in a relationship. Like everybody like it's ups and downs. There's gonna be ups and downs for the most part.
It's gonna happen. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I was like, but you like sticking on to like the bad ones, and that's the only thing you think about, even though you getting spoiled out for like the other 80% of the time.
For real. Yeah, 80-20 rule be real, dog. The 80-20 rule really be real, dog. You know what I mean? But look, I got last 3 questions for you. All right. Number 1, do you love America?
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all love everything about America? No. Fuck no. I say this shit wild as fuck. But I do love America. I feel like I am what's the word? Patriotic, I guess, for the most part.
Yeah, you love America. Good,
Yeah.
good. Shout out America. I love America. America needs a lot of help, but like a family member that's a little misguided, I want to help it along the way. You know what I mean? So I love America. It needs improvement, yeah, but I'm still a proud American. You know what I mean? For sure.
Have you answered that?
Huh?
Have you answered that?
What?
Do you love America?
Yeah, I love America. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry, I missed that episode. I ain't,
Yeah. We'll ask people that. Yeah, but I love America. I do love America. You know what I mean? Another question I have here is, what advice would you give to your 20-year-old self?
I think don't give up. Yeah, yeah, pretty much that like sums up. Don't give up. Keep trying. Keep at what you passionate about. Keep up your goal. Don't give up.
I respect that. Don't give up. Keep passionate. You know what I mean? Because, life going to knock you off your square sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But you'll sure try to get back on it.
I'm saying shit happen. And you don't know what's the next thing that could happen. It probably work in your favor to some point. As long as you keep on it, it'll eventually turn on for you.
I agree. That's my whole goddamn life philosophy for real. So you fucking put it out, you know what I mean? But look, y'all, listen. Thank you for coming on the pod, bro. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, dog. No doubt, dog.
I told you I was gonna get you.
We're gonna run this back one time. We're gonna run this back eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna give people an update. You know what I'm saying? We get it popping again. You know what I mean? But look, hang on. Listen, there's a lot of places your ears could be. I'm honored they chose to be with me. When in doubt, use calm honesty to express your vision. But most of all, thanks for listening.
Thank you.